Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Chelsea Godfather channel, your daily source for Chelsea related news. Today's news, we're going to talk about two players. We're going to talk about the best young defender in the world. And who am I talking about? our boy, our boy Levi Colwill. Let's just listen to the little live video that went on air, yesterday. That pretty much set Twitter alight and Chelsea Nation into meltdown mode. Listen up, guys.
Hey, Nuns. What you gonna say, brother?
Come on, man. Hey, listen. We're both coming back. He is as well. Listen, hey, I'll make sure he comes back. You get it?
This guy, bro. This guy is an idiot.
So, guys, y'all, heard it all. Y'all heard it all. How do y'all feel about this? Is this Mason Mount Saga 2.0? Is this the second coming of another Cobham Academy, graduate turned into some sort of fake Chelsea player? Guys, let me not be too harsh on the young man. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I mean, the way that I see it, and I'll be frank, okay? I mean, at first this whole Levi Colwill thing has kind of irked me one way or another, and I've made at least a couple of videos. I mean, I made a video last summer when he pretty much gave Tuchel a bit of an ultimatum to play him, and that led him to being sent out on loan to Brighton. I didn't feel it was that he was ready to walk right straight into Chelsea's squad last summer. The loan move to Brighton was the sensible move to make, right? I mean, notwithstanding, we're Chelsea. We finished 12th last season. Nobody saw that coming, right? Nobody saw that coming. But if you scratch away the 12th place finish last season, and you look at a player, Levi, Colwill, I believe he was 19 years old at the time last season, and just coming off a championship loan move from Huddersfield, I think, Huddersfield from the championship. Where he played well in fairness to him, he was a regular on that team, and so he wanted to come right in, and we had a lot of players at the time. We Tuchel just bought Koulibaly, and we got Cucurella. Chalobah was held back, so everything was there was no space. So, but if you fast forward 1 year later, there's space because Koulibaly has been sold off. Trevor is a question mark. He's still on the squad, right? But he's available to be sold to for the right price. I mean you all know Todd Bowley. Todd Bowley is not gonna let his players walk away for a bag of peanuts. So if any club that wants Chalobah, they're gonna have to come with a really good offer. And so far there's no offer. Chalobah is a very good player. He's been a good player for Chelsea, and he's our boy. Okay, he's also our boy from Cobham. So he's still on the squad. But he's not guaranteed starters. So then all that does is it just leaves currently Thiago Silva, whom this is surely Silva's last year, right? Silva's last year. So you can just put Silva to one start and to one point, and Silva is likely not going to start every game. And so if you sort of put Silva in one in a corner, Trevor in the same corner as Silva, because those two guys are not really necessarily, week in, week out, starters. Then in reality, it's really only for the long term. Levi's direct competition over the next 5 to 10 years is only two players, and is really only one player. That's Badashil, because they're both left sided center backs, and then on the right side is Wesley Fofana, and which is probably why we holding on to Trevor, because if we don't get another defender. And if leave if what you might call him, Silva, or when Silva leaves next season, then it's going to be the four defenders, which is what is ideal. If you're playing with four at the back, you need four center backs, and the four would then be the two left-sided guys in Badashil and Levi Colwell, and then the two right-sided guys in Fofana and Trevor, and that's so there's for me, I don't see any issue there. Notwithstanding, I do understand Levi Colwell's concerns, in that he just wants to know that he wants to receive some level of assurances from Pochettino that he's going to be part of his vision, part of his plan, part of his project. Right? I don't necessarily see Levi Colwell saying you must start me week in, week out, otherwise I'm leaving. No, I don't think that's what he's saying. He just wants to know that he is seen as a valued player who can be part of the project, and there's many ways to get that done. And I feel that once Levi Colwell arrives for Chelsea training camp, all right, that he's going to do, he's going to show his value, and everything is going to be okay. So I feel like this video is really much ado about nothing. Chelsea fan base, just calm down. Everything's going to be all right. There's no issue here. I mean, Levi is our boy. This is not a Mason Mount part 2. And oh, by the way, congratulations to Levi Colwell and Nani for becoming European champions under 21 European champions. Okay, so then the next news is Dusan Vlahovic. That's the massive striker from Juventus, 23 years old, y'all. I know y'all. I mean, you've been hearing this name for the longest time, but he's still just 23 years old. Massive striker. He's on the market, potentially at a price tag of anywhere between 70 to 75 million euros, based on a recent tweet by Ben Jacobs and a whole bunch of other chaps, And so, this is fresh. This is a fresh news. I mean, I did make a Vlahovic video about a month ago. That was when the rumor had popped up. But this right here is seems like a little bit more of a certainty of interest from Chelsea, in that, based on the reports, Pochettino himself appears to have given the green light to Todd Bowley, and I agreed that, yes, I have looked at, I see this player as a player that can fit within my ideas of, football. So if you can make the deal happen, you can bring him to the squad. So that's always a very good sign, because we want to see the board, the management, off field working with the on field boss of Pochettino. So we have Pochettino and Todd Bowley's people sort of, rubbing minds, right? Rubbing minds and coming up with ideas and sort of, reaching that agreement before Bowley goes out to go and get the players. That way, everybody's on the same page. And so our hope is that that there's a deal that can actually be made, because you all already know that we need a striker, like a really proper strong man up top. Notwithstanding that we did sign Nicholas Jackson. My understanding is that Jackson can play anywhere in that front three. So he can play wide, he can play 9, he can play anywhere. And he himself mentioned in his Chelsea interview that he doesn't see himself as a traditional striker. So that will give us the much needed quality that we need to that point of reference up at top, if we're able to pull this one off. Okay, so guys, that's what I have today. Please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Take care. God bless you all. Peace.